Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Wizard of Legend. Let us, you artist, get the run going. I'm gonna sit up straighter. Talked about that Freya Atlas Zeal this time around. Oh boy, so Zeal at the end again. That could be fun. But let's see, why is the loading taking so long? Could you just please drop me in? There we go. Oh! So now we get it twice in a row, apparently. So, okay. This is an interesting start. We have the Windslash Basic, we have the Searing Rush again. Also joining us again is the Phantom Brigade, this time as our right click though, and then we have the Exploding Fireball as our Q, so our signature. And then we have the Raffle Ticket, which adds a chance that an item purchased in the Chaos Trials will be free of charge, so I might sometimes buy a relic for free. I'm not sure if items also includes Arcana or no. I really am not sure. You just not please though, and hit with that one, nope, and there we go. So having the Phantom Brigade as our right click doesn't make me like it any less. It's still a very, very strong Arcana, and I think we're gonna be happy to have it. So let's just think about that, not get hit while we think about things, because why would we get hit when we think about things? That does not make any sense now, does it? Just not make playing the game harder at all. We are just going to ignore the fact that I'm no longer at full HP. That is just a temporary illusion that you guys are seeing as well as I, and I assure you, once we leave the floor, that number will have changed. Well, it definitely will have changed. If it will have changed for the better is the question right now. Really? It is such a big... It's such a wide hitbox that it, even though I tried to shoot it right down the middle, it still hit them? That's surprising. And killed them without actually doing anything. So the explosive barrels, that is. Obviously you can't really kill them, I guess, technically, but you know what. Just destroyed them. We are not okay. I need to be careful though, because the rogues are sometimes getting an attack in if they're too close, and I just really wanna... So I know. Dated sunglasses, I can work with that. If I try to just stick with the basics, sometimes once the combo ends, it's a little bit of a downtime. So if they decide to hit me, then I get hit. And that's a mistake I still make regularly, that I try to just hit them with my left click and see about that. Well, now the game's proving me a liar again. I'm still gonna go for this. We're gonna get the upgrade. As always, don't really know what it does, but we found it on the first floor, so yes please. Because for now we can definitely come back from losing 125 HP. And yeah, it just makes sense in my head right now to go risk that. It might lock us out of a relic now, of course, so I need to maybe not make these decisions quite as quickly and on a snap decision basis than I'm doing right now, but well, it is what it is, and I still think we're going to gain something out of that. Also, I would gain something out of not getting hit by a purple orb. And if it's just personal pleasure, basically. I would feel much, much better about the fact that I make mistakes if I would just not get hit by these guys every damn time. I think I just hit one of the small guys there. Yeah, no, you need to die first. I'm not going to get a hit shot from you at all. Especially if he decides to freeze me again with one of his ballistic attacks. Dragon Arc, it's actually been a long time since we've had that one. I'm not sure we can afford to buy that, or if we even want to buy that right now, because we already have a Fire Arcana, so I don't think we necessarily need another one, but it's a decent Arcana, I think. It gives us long range again. We already have long range, but we would get more, and it's not a bad thing. In case you were wondering, so you're welcome for me clearing that up for you. This... Nope, that was a bad idea, focusing on that one. I was assuming they were gonna get knocked down a little bit further. So if the mages were gonna fall into the pits, basically. But no. So, fool me once, shame on you. Well, they fooled me more than once already, so shame on me, definitely, because it's the first time on that specific run that they fooled me, but let's face it, it's not the first time we're fighting these guys. Also, what am I doing? Really? Really? What was that? Also, goodbye. Why didn't the first one hit, though? That's what I'm asking right now. I do still like the Exploding Fireball because it's just a lot of damage. But it's just, if you miss with it, it's also just really bad for you. Cooldown takes a bit, but we'll work with it. Okay. I mean, should we just buy this and assume that we're gonna get another agent because we always get dropped in agents? I forgot what the tapping gloves do. Following up basic hunter with Arcana increases critical hit chance. No, so this is not something I'm really interested in right now. So I'm gonna buy the Dragon Arc. The relic department does not impress me too much, so the Dragon Arc is where we're going with this. And I'm also gonna switch these for ease of access, I think, because I'd rather, as always, I'd rather aim with my right click than aim and then press E. I just feel much more comfortable that way around. And now we can do that. Also, we can get hit more. There's also that. Let's see. Could you just? Why is it so hard to get close? And why am I down to 154? Well, 204 HP still. It's just. That's the third episode in a row where I'm not happy with how I'm dodging. Even though we won the last one, we didn't win the 1-2 runs ago, but we won the last one at least. So it's not like it's that bad that I'm losing everything. It's still just annoying because it really I should be better than that. It's more it's a personal failing basically. That's what it feels like, and I like that to not feel that way. Well, I could stop caring. I guess that would be one option, but that is also the wrong option. So no. We have a half jump here. Yep, that was weird. Oh, please, yes, press Q and press E. And Q. And that one as well. There we go. It's also one of the surprisingly tough rooms over there because it's very easy to dash yourself into a pit. It's always a risk, of course, but some rooms are just, they're more built for that, and they lure you into that because there's just enemies here that can, for one, push you in, and then you're trying to maybe dash over there diagonally, which is very difficult to do. So it's just easy to drop into a pit there. And I'm happy that I got around that. You are not allowed, mister. Not at all. There we go. The Dragon Arc is the one that the fire mages are using from time to time, I believe. So that's pretty nice that we have that on our side for a change. Nope, you're not gonna do that. You're also not gonna shoot me. See? This time I had the timing down, so everything's fine. As long as I can get the timing down, everything is just working out as I want it to. An elemental chest. We don't have an electricity arcana right now. Unfortunately. Do we need to run through this? I think we do. Yeah, we want to go over to the left. There is gonna be our arcana shop. We can't get an electricity arcana, so that's a bummer. Oh no, chaos counts as whatever you need it to. Do we have the other one? And are these going to attack the chest? That's what I'm not sure about right now. So let's see about that. They are not. What happens if I stand right in there and then summon it? Does that work? It does not. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so I didn't see anything out of the Arcana shop that we want this run, or this floor, so we probably are going to take a closer look at the relics. We do have enough gold to go for something there. We could also afford to buy some healing, basically. Also, what am I doing? What was that, honestly? Reduced cooldowns, yes. Anything else? Tapping gloves, we're not gonna go for. Yuffie's shawl could be fine. Especially for the cost. Yeah, sure, let's go for that. It just increases our armor. Just simple as that. Not very expensive. We can afford it right now. We're gonna use it. Oh, no. Back off. Throw that in there. We're gonna do your thing. We have our fireball. That gets the kill. Anything else? We still need to go over to the right here. This is our boss room. We are still looking for our red shop as well, but there's also a possibility of that being down here, and it is. It's early enough. it's early enough that I want the Tiny Crocodile Hug. Our HP is low enough already that we also don't cost ourselves max HP. But for now, it definitely is a decent thing to pick up. Really? Wow, okay. I got interrupted out of that. That's a shame. That's a Lancer as well, so not my biggest friend in the whole world, as you might know. Here we go. Everything dead? Yeah. I agreed to do that. Well, with me activating the event, I think it would have not been possible to throw that out there. Well, yeah. I think we would have been able to, actually. So, bit of a waste of a charged signature in hindsight, but we'll live. Well, assumably. Is that a word? Is that even a word? I'm not sure right now. There we go. Our Q. Oh, we got it charged up already again. That's even better. Yep. Nope. There we go. Goodbye. So for now, we're once again very fire-centric, but outside of that, yeah, just the Chaos Arcana, I guess, on top of everything. Let's move into our Freya fight. I hope I can do good here. Well, I can do well, not do good. Well, we also want to do good, but we should do well. That's the correct way to say that. Because we need to know the difference between doing good and doing well. Easy, and I can already shoot her from back here. Well, I probably shouldn't have, actually, because it makes the window much shorter, because then she's already knocked out of it and she's gonna recover much quicker. Wow, really, that just incapacitates her basically not at all, huh? So we want to do this one instead, I guess, because that probably takes her out much longer, because the duration for one is much larger, or much longer. She hasn't gone for her big one yet, but that's gonna show up now. There it is. Oh boy, yeah, near the end. I deserved that one, unfortunately, but she's close now. So, horrible Freya fight. Really horrible Freya fight. We still won, obviously, and we're healing to almost full. Now we get the Surge Anchor. Ooh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can work with this well. It's a good Arcana, but I'm gonna use it too recklessly. I can already tell. Oh boy, so this could be a bit of a problem. I'm gonna try my best to use it in a good way, but we'll see. We'll see. The good thing is we can just throw those out there and get use out of them, I guess, which is pretty good. And they stay around much longer than I thought. And just standing in between enemies in that case is gonna do a lot for us. So if I can use them the right way, we're gonna be fine. Otherwise, they're gonna cost me some HP here in the long run. But the Tiny Crocodile Heart starting to come through here. I mean, we're obviously still quite a ways off from this. But yeah, I like it. And as long as I can stay alive long enough, we are gonna benefit from it. So far, we haven't lost out on HP, basically. So it's still no reason to not take it, I guess. Nope, that was bad. Better, best. There we go, all dead. What do we have up here? We have our shop. What do we have with our shop? I don't really want any of those, necessarily. The Covert Ops mask could be okay, I guess. Technically. Okay. You are just dying. You are dying as well. Not listen to me. I said you are supposed to die, so please just... He's still alive. Still? Oh god, wow, okay. Apparently I missed him much more, or I overestimated the amount of damage I did to him. Probably a combination of both, I guess. Yep, I'm gonna be happy with you. There we go. See? Set up another Surge Anchor behind them, because that obviously does work quite well. If I can take my time to set those up, or just after the fact, when we are in a safe spot, set them up in a good way. Obviously, the Arcana is just really strong, but also our damage is just not getting them killed very, very quickly right now. So I'd like to improve in that department. Yep, there's gonna be enemies here. Throw out one there, throw out one there. Everything set up. Nope. Yeah, I saw him teleporting. I didn't react in time to get rid after his charge, basically. That was a bit of a problem. Nope, there's another one down there. We need to dash out of it. That going... And them guarding up so quickly is just annoying, because then they're immune against damage for the time being and all that stuff. Well, that's all. there isn't any stuff, actually, or technically, I guess. That in there. I'm gonna stay away for now a little bit. Oh my god, yeah, that's why you always keep these guys on screen. I pointed that out in prior episodes, didn't I? Because he just almost jumped onto my head, which is not acceptable at all. Could you guys just stop with that nonsense, though? Did I aim the right way? Nope. Oh boy. Oh, fine. You're not gonna get hit. See? Called it. There's also more enemies down here, and I completely missed. That's the problem with the fireball. If it hits just something on the way, it's just completely useless. It instantly explodes. And for the hitbox that it has, I think its explosive radius is actually much smaller, if I'm not wrong. There's all that. Ooh, okay. Can I sell something? Is there something I want to sell? Not really right now. Everything we have, we're fine with. We could sell the raffle ticket. Actually, I'm not sure if the raffle ticket did something already. I think it might have, because I've got a lot of gold right now, so I feel like I got something for free somewhere, but I'm not sure, because I didn't actually pay attention to it. I forgot about it again. Approximately 10 seconds after reading it, but that's just an estimate. Might have been shorter. So, just to make sure that we all are on the same page there. Hello, guys. How are you? You're gonna go boom. See, that's when the fireball is awesome, though, because that triples its damage. So we definitely have this. And the bell. Once again, Water Pulse Agent could be fine. These are good as well, but I don't think so right now. So I guess we're gonna just keep our gold for now, once again. We're in no rush to sell that. Sell that, spend that, obviously. Oh, there's a relic down there. Oh, it's the dice of the nemesis. Oh, there's an enemy. Okay, I didn't see. Let's pick those up. That's something we want to see. If I don't spend money, we might as well get the good relics for free. Because dice of the nemesis are obviously a solid choice for us. I think it's only crits, but still, it's not a bad pickup. It's a pickup that only happens from time to time, but the high damage it does dish out then is just awesome. So I'm not gonna complain. Here, one there. Press the E. Move out of the way in time. Do everything the right way. Nope. You are... Well, it still technically was the right way, I guess. Nope. Yeah, I underestimate how big of a reach he has. Let's just not keep doing that. Is that gonna work out? A bit safer. That in there. Put up all the electricity. Out of the way. Press our E and he should be dead. There we go. I might want to invest in some healing, and let's think about this. Yes, I also just have enough here. Do that. That's not the one that gives us the shield, is it? Yeah. This is really unnecessary. We're on 2-1. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go take a look at the one on 2-2. That just needs to be the case, and I think that's gonna yield a better result. It's just there's no need for us to spend any gold there. Oh boy, back away. Okay, backing away is a decision I can get behind right now because it actually worked. But sometimes dashing backwards can lead to me falling into a pit, so I hope I'm not doing that ever again. I am gonna do that again in case anybody's actually assuming that might never happen again. Not that I think you guys would actually believe me on that statement, but who knows. Also, this worked. So right now, I feel like I'm playing a little bit better again, at least a little bit. Not much, but we're getting there again. Let's see. I also should have just gone a little bit more aggressively right away. There is no need for me to just look what happens. We could have just gone in there and done stuff, I guess. Okay, that was lucky. Also a bit of... okay, we get that all in there as well. Let's just throw that out right away. The right click going. See, they're throwing caltrops behind us as well, which also, if I stand on them, are going to get us poisoned, I believe. Or at least deal damage. Those ones. Could you go down, please? Thank you, though. So there shouldn't be anything up here, at least damage enemy-wise, but there could have been something hidden, or it just could have dropped, I believe. Let's... Here, okay. Yeah, this one I'm not that happy about, but that's just me taking my time, basically. This we can do. We can destroy these very safe by doing this, and now I can just... We can also walk through this. Well, not this one, apparently. So, why am I trying to do this again? Yeah, we're not going to use the Cardis, though. There is really no reason for us to. It could give us something else that could be useful, but I don't think so. Okay, yes, please. But outside of that, I'd rather check our Arcana shop right now, I guess. I also just need to have the situal awareness to just throw out the anchors when I see enemies spawning in, basically. Just because I do have a few seconds to throw out at least one anchor, possibly two, before everything starts to go completely insane. And if we start with that, we can just make use of the effect much more easily. It's not as directed in that case. But yeah, see, I decided to move here instead, which also worked out just really well, so I'm not going to complain about it. But we could have gone the anchor out there, just throw those out there. They're going to hit something. They might not always hit everything, but they are going to hit something. So why just not do that, I guess. But the repositioning there worked as well, so just the alternative to what I did there is what I wanted to point out. Yeah. See, and that's when I pressed the button at the wrong moment. Also, there's Lancers, so I need to get them back on screen because they're gonna jump on my head if I don't. There we go. So we gotta hit once, but only once. Could have been much, much worse. At least I'm gonna be okay with that considering how we started this. Yes, we are gonna buy the upgraded version. Obviously, no questions asked. Outside of that, we don't need anything from here, so let's fight our boss first and then see what's gonna happen. See, this time I remember to do it, but just barely. Okay, he's interrupted for now. We can focus on the small stuff. Okay, I tried to move there. I should have dashed. That would have yielded better results. Also, nope, he dashed behind me. I was too risky, so I decided to dash out of the signature, even though it's just such a waste, technically. Oh, come on. I didn't see the projectile before it was over. That was the dice, by the way. No way I dealt that much damage on just a single hit. We've got 705 HP. Let's just be very, very safe. This is destroying projectiles. This is... Once we have charged, it does not decay. I don't know what the pocket watch does right now, but I don't think it was something that I want. Let me take a quick peek, because I think it was situational again. Reduces cooldown, but also reduces signature charge rate. Okay, oh, that's what it was. Nah. I mean, we could just completely disable that by getting both that and the Infinity Marble. But I don't think lower cooldowns are an issue right now. Just look at our HP. We have 705. If I lose this run, I'm just gonna not play this game anymore. Because then I would really doubt my own sanity here. Oh, why am I miscounting? Also, if we're talking about the sanity department, me just not counting here is bad. Also, I need to dash away. 1, 2... I think that's also 4, not 3. No, that's 4. Really? Really? I got hit. But we got a Dice of Nemesis hit in there as well. Just look at his HP. There's no way I dealt that much damage already. Anchor in there, E, and die. There we go. So, am I really gonna end my career? We took 270 damage there, which is not acceptable. I'm also going to take the Shockline Dash in its upgraded version. I just like that a little bit more. And once again, shocking is good for critical hits, which is good for Dice of the Nemesis. So, yes, please. Because the Electricity Arcana tend to just get multiple lower hits, but obviously with an increased crit chance, that is useful. And is actually a positive for us. Let's see this. Go, destroy all this. One of them teleported beside me and hit me. So we ended up taking some damage there. 1, 2. You guys. Maybe not the biggest problem in the world, especially if I remember to dodge in time, which for now appears to be the case, and there we go. always when I'm relaxing again that we're just doing worse. At some point I might actually be able to. Oh boy, wow, that was a mean room. That was a really mean room. Just walk into. They set up their attacks quite a bit faster than I anticipated. And also, could we just not have that happen? My God. Tiny crocodile heart. I'm telling you, it's a good one. We're gonna need it. That's why I'm pointing it out. We're in need of the HP. Just look at this. I mean, let's face it. I'm not surviving here because I'm playing well right now. I'm surviving because we picked up some good relics here that allow me to stay in this. It is what it is. Some combinations definitely work better for me than others, but I need to be able to do better than I'm doing right now. Let's check this out. What do we get? We get the seismic entry. Not against it, but we don't need it, so I'm not gonna buy it on my own accord. We are going to leave it as it is, basically. Anchors. That's the ticket. This. Can we line up some enemies? We cannot. We can get hit because I was looking too much if I can line them up instead of actually staying nimble and agile. So don't look if you deal damage. Just keep going until they're dead. Does not matter if it looks pretty. It needs to work. Yep. I'm just gonna keep running for now because I couldn't figure out what to do there to not take damage. So I decided to pull 2 rooms apparently. Holy crap! What am I doing? Well, I'm setting up the search anchor. Let's say that. Obviously, I'm just setting up the search anchor. It's nothing else. Nope, no, not at all. That's all we're doing. Nothing else. Hey, it's working. I only got hit once, I believe, as long as there wasn't a health drop in there that I missed somehow. I also think there are still enemies there that we might have not taken all the way with us. So let's go, yeah, let's go back there and double check. And I was indeed right. Did you just... There we go. Yeah, okay, he's dead. Double checking does not hurt. It's late. But I'm gonna get it. Also get the evening gloves. We got those for free. This time I did pay attention. So picking up chaos gems outside of the council members once heals us. We need that. Also, we can. This gets completed on its own and gets completed much quicker. Once again, bit of a damage gain, and the activation time reduces, which is my the main reason I wanted that, because it's going to be helpful if I'm close to enemies. Might allow me to interrupt them before they get a hit in on me. Oh hi, how are you? I actually got him. I thought with a time delay it might not work out, but it did. And we also get the Zephyr. Okay, now things get interesting. Increases movement speed and allows you to run over pits. Summon a current of air that causes all incoming attacks to miss while you are moving or using basic arcana. So basically, if I do this, I can't take damage. As long as I'm doing the basic arcana. So I'm okay with not having the search anchor anymore. And instead we're gonna do this way. I'm gonna try it out. I always point out that the evading Zephyr is really good, but I never showcased it so far, I think, because we just didn't have it available to us. But it's a very safe choice if you have fast activation and you move a lot, basically. And we can do this, pretty much. This. And are you gonna shoot me? Yes, you are. And you die. I just need to use it at the right time, so I need to just not be hasty with my evading Zephyr usage, because I might just use it when we don't need it, and then it's on cooldown when there's enemies close. That's something that could happen, and that would obviously be bad. So that is all. We're gonna run up to his shop, fight the boss. Do we buy health? We're on 3-1, we're at 395. I'm gonna buy some frickin' health because I still feel like I need it. Did I? Okay, there's gonna be more enemies spawning for whatever reason. We get another Fleet Lancer, really? Okay, now I'm just moving in, making sure we can't get hit. Nope. Dash out of the way also. Oh no, okay, we got it, actually. It was too far away. Put that in there. But we're fine. Right now, I don't need to use it. Now we're gonna set it up once. Yeah, see, I'm evading. That's really good. And that works well with Arcana that keep you at evading, so I should have picked up the Covert Ops Mask, I believe, because after evading I get to crit, and that would have been a really good combination there that we could have made use of. But we couldn't have known that we were gonna get the evading Zephyr, obviously. But now if we had gotten that, it would have been a really nice synergy there. So one of the best basic Arcana that works with it, I still think the Whirlwind one, so the other air Arcana, or the ice one really works well there. Hi guys. Bye guys. I'm just gonna throw the evading Zephyr in there and start moving forward and hope that you guys do end up dying. I kind of wanted to, but I don't want the extra enemies in there. Even with that being all the way in there. I probably could have been able to, all things considering. It's fine, still. And wow, that movement speed increase is just ridiculous right now. Oh, 2 rooms again? Really? Okay, that's not an issue though right now. Come on. Yeah, okay, we get the extra effect. Throw the evading Zephyr in there. See, I did the basic Arcana, so we evaded damage there. So that's nice. It's just, it's one of the best defensive Arcana that you can pick up. With the Earth Knuckles, for example, it might not be as good because it's just single hits, so it doesn't do quite as much. But on almost every other basic Arcana, it's just really good. Oh boy. I managed to evade. I didn't evade there because I pressed E instead of R, actually, so there's all that. There we go. There are a few more where you would gain a lot. Yes and yes. Nocturnal Sundial is also a yes, I guess, but... Yeah. Let's not even consider it. I think I got one of those for free again. Aqua Arc or basic, we don't need it. Oh, we do need the Sword of Envy though. So I'm gonna have to drop something. We're gonna have to check what, but I will drop something. We don't want to buy anything anymore. Anchor of Burden could also work. But we already have 1 cursed relic, so I don't think so. We can drop the raffle ticket now. We don't get anything out of it anymore. Golden Saber of Envy is going to increase our damage, but increase store prices, which is no longer part of the problem, basically. Get everything set up. Keep moving, more or less. Keep nimble for now. Wait for the cooldown to come back, ideally. There we go. Now we can go in again. Be a bit more aggressive with everything. But yeah, our cooldowns are not the shortest in some areas, but we can work with this. And especially against single target, we are strong. Well, not especially, but on top of everything, I guess, is what I wanted to say more there. Sometimes I'm just saying nonsense because that's when I'm trying to pay attention to something different, and then my mouth continues to talk, but it doesn't always mean that the words that I was actually trying to say are leaving there. It might sometimes be something that I can actually finish instead of just letting the sentence go nowhere, pretty much, and just letting it hang, and it's just, yeah, I'd rather say something that doesn't quite capture what I was trying to say and keep talking instead of the other way around, because at some point, if I keep practicing and keeping my keeping in there with practicing to talk, even when I'm partly distracted, I will start to say the things that I want to say, because I'm just going to get used to this. That's at least my hope and the general idea. I've got no clue if that's actually the case, but as long as I don't give up, I'm going to keep practicing, and we're going to figure it out sooner or later. This series might go into the 100th, for all I know, because I'm still enjoying this, obviously, and I wouldn't have gotten a thumbnail made for the very first time on a series that I plan to not play for a while. So yes, of course we're gonna go for a long time. Okay, Burst Mage, thank you so much on that. Well, at least I'm having the evading Zephyr available, I guess, because that could turn out to be a very good thing for us, because it allows us to evade his attacks much better. Okay, he's interrupted. Throwing evading Zephyr. By the time this comes off cooldown, he needs to be dead. Perfect. Really good fight. See? This one alone is probably going to carry us. We're on 3-2. It's the last chance for us to gain anything. There really isn't anything to gain here. The Earth Stump Agent could be good again, but I'm fine with our Arcana selection. Oh boy. Zeal is going to be scary though still. With my horrible reaction time, Zeal is scary, but we've got the Evading Zephyr. I need to use it on defense now, because if I keep just running, she cannot hit me. It's moving or basic Arcana, so if she attacks us, I just press R. Now, 1, 2, first, 2, 3, 4. There's number 5, and now we go in. We press E, we press Q, right click, and we hit her. Now we back off again. That's still not needed. That's 3. There's number 4. Move out of the way. There it is. Oh, crap. Nope, nope, we missed the window. That's fine, though. 2, 3, 4, and number 5 is the big one. I'm going to throw it in there, because that way I can just run around her and stay close to her, which is ridiculous if you think about it, technically. But yeah, it's what we're going to do to stay close to her, completely ignore the meteors, and just stay safe. Why would I risk anything else? Yeah, I'm just going to do the same. There we go. Just throw everything in there, and now she's close. This might be among... was among my best Zeal fights ever before she hit me, because I thought I could get her before she starts up again. But she switches over very quickly, because her attacks are just... What? Ow. Okay, this was a bug. I don't know how that happened, because we already had the Surge Anchor, so how could it drop again? We didn't drop one. Not even better now. It's enhanced. It's super enhanced. So what are we going to use? We're going to stick with this, I think, for the last one. I was thinking about using the Surge Anchor for Sura here, but I think for his first phase that would be awesome. But I think afterwards I'd rather still have the other stuff. So yeah, we're not. Waiting for his first one there. Now we can drop them already once. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. These guys. Nope. Ah. Okay, I feel bad. That was dumb. I got too greedy. I wasn't paying attention to the movements of the guy once again. Wow, really? That's what I'm doing here? Getting hit by Sura in the first phase now? That's what I'm playing? I didn't press R a single time, which is also probably part of the problem. Speaking about pressing R, just the increase in movement speed is kind of ridiculous, isn't it? And there's the big one. He summons these, which is fine because we had our Phantom Brigade available there. We didn't get all of them, unfortunately. Oh, I got all 3 hits on him in though, which is good. Let's see about this. Oh, lucky. Very lucky. We got him there. Throw this in there. Okay, I shouldn't have thrown him. See, this is what I mean. I just pressed R even though we really shouldn't have. It doesn't gain us anything to press it when he is not even... when he's stunned right now anyways. Yeah, okay, I deserve that one. There it is. Oh, bummer. Can I get him? Yeah, we got him. Can we kill him, though? Yeah, definitely. No worries there. So the tiny crocodile heart gave me a lot of room for error this time around, which probably carried us through. I feel like I played better again near the end, but yeah, I'm not sure. The Evading Zephyr obviously also helped just a lot. I'm happy that I got to show how good that can be for a change. Because so far, I just didn't want to pick it up, pretty much. I think we only came across it when I already had a run that I felt comfortable with, or in an unupgraded version that I didn't really felt the need to pick up or wanted to pick up. Not that the basic version is bad, but it's just... It feels better if you buy an upgraded Arcana right away, basically, as you guys know. But yeah, that's another win, so it worked, I guess. Overall, not too much to complain about, and a little bit on the faster side as well. I forgot what our right click was, though. We did not... What did we start with again? Oh yeah, the Phantom Brigade. I just put that over there. Yeah, I remember. I see. Cool. We filled up on Arcana. We didn't get quite the potent combination at the end around this time, but it was good enough. As well, we got a solid selection, and with the Sidewinder badge there, we got the Blasting Sprite for that tiny bit of extra damage, the Nocturnal Sundial, which is nice, just all that stuff. It allowed me to use my Q a little bit more often there, I think, near the end. All in all, solid run. So, Thank you guys very much for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Wizard of Legend, just come back tomorrow. And as always, thanks for watching and see you guys soon. Bye bye.